This week on TNA Xplosion, Gia Miller goes around the ring with the notorious attraction, Elijah. The Don West, you've got to be kidding me, top 5 trending topics of the week. In case you missed it, and in our main event, it's singles action as Eric Young of the Northern Armory goes one-on-one with the high-flying Laredo. But first, it's From the Vault, presented by TNA+. Xplosion starts now.
Wait a minute, look at this, into the ring. It appears Young and Diener will represent Violent by Design this evening, but the match is not officially underway.
Them boys have turned up the heat.
Look at Mark and Jay wipe out Young. And again, the match is not yet officially underway.
Briscoes are doing some damage here, but if they render VBD unable to compete, they ain't walking out of here with any tag team championships.
Oh, and a boot to the face of Diener.
And meanwhile,
the match is still not yet begun. Meanwhile, the match is still not underway for the Impact World Tag Team titles. Oh, look at the monster Joe Doring.
oh, you don't want to see Joe Doring make that motion to you.
Doring in no rush, biding his time. Again, the match is not underway yet, so Doring trying to take advantage of this opportunity.
It's all kosher at the moment until that bell rings, I guess.
The official's got to get control of this thing. He's got to get Doring out of the ring so we can start this tag team title match. And Mark Briscoe says he can go.
And looks like we might be getting a matchup finally.
This match is underway, and what do you think about not only the tactics there of Violent by Design to jump the Briscoes and get this thing started before the bell, but also the fact that it's Diener and Young representing VBD.
And a lot of the tag team title defenses that VBD has had thus far, it has been the team of Young and Doring who have been very successful. Tag. I have to imagine though, after the Briscoes showed up bringing this kind of intensity, this kind of wild manic energy, Diener might be the guy to turn up that pace for VBD.
Straight headbutt by Jay Briscoe. We talked about it. The Briscoes really have this contagious type of energy that's radiated throughout Impact Wrestling for 2 weeks now. Their matchup against Heath and Rhino, they were flying all over the place.
If there's anybody who can match the menace of Violent by Design, it's them boys.
What was Mark Briscoe saying about we've had something like 42 tag team title reigns and that there's a magnetic force just attracting belts to them? The stratosphere, the ionosphere.
Which are both accurate spheres, by the way.
They are. I was rather impressed. They're meteorologists. Off the suplex, Mark Briscoe into the cover to win the titles. Looking back at Eric Young in a kick out.
And this is where the difference is going to come in. We know that manic energy, we know that wild energy from Diener. We know the violence that VBD brings, but we also know how wild and loose cannon that the Briscoes are.
Oh! Man, we got a slugfest here at Under Siege.
It's going to have to be the cerebral nature of Eric Young that leads them to victory here.
A shot there at Young to take away the tag option. Diener's isolated. Briscoe over the toe!
This matchup has not slowed down since the beginning.
Jay Briscoe gets to Diener.
And the Briscoes bringing that same energy that they brought when they showed up. And they had that match with Ethan Rhino. They were victorious there. Can they take it?
Oh, the official was dealing with Eric Young. That allowed Joe Doring to get involved. And now Diener getting a little payback from moments ago.
Scraping at the face of Jay Briscoe. And that man right there is going to be the X factor in this matchup. Always watching Joe Doring.
Jay face first into the top turnbuckle. Diener and Young definitely gives a speed advantage to Violent by Design, but the thing you've always got to worry about with VBD, it's basically 3-on-2 in a tag team match with these guys. Young, legal, cover on Jay Briscoe and a kick out.
And you saw the way, again, little things, the way Eric Young leaned back on that cover all the way up to the shoulders of Jay Briscoe.
Oh. Tag made Diener, now legal into the match.
Now frequent tags in and out. Setting up, oh boy. Seen this before. Oh, the neck. Compacting the spine of Jay Briscoe.
Covered by Diener to retain the titles here in a kick out. Right on the brow there of Jay Briscoe. And this is where Diener can really just act like a jackal, like a hyena in there. He is looking to pick apart his opponent.
It's where he can shine.
All right, now look at this. Diener's got the official's attention, and look at the monster.
Once again.
And Mark Briscoe is apoplectic on the other side of the ring. Meanwhile, Violent by Design can do their thing.
Eric Young warned anybody who would step to VBD. The image you see of them with the tag team championships around their waist, that image is forever. It will be burned and etched into the history of Impact Wrestling from henceforth.
Look at Jay Briscoe trying to get back up to his feet. Former Ring of Honor world champion.
Both the Briscoes bring a lot in their resumes individually, let alone as a team, and the tag to Mark Briscoe as he starts to light up both Diener and Young in the middle of the ring.
Look at Mark Briscoe go.
Playing a game of ping pong with human beings.
Oh, right to the back of the neck. And now Mark Briscoe with a drop kick, and down goes Young. Oh, and a clothesline, and Diener's in trouble.
Oh my God. Like a howler monkey, Mark Briscoe all over the place.
Cover to win the titles. Briscoe, oh, he can't do it against Diener.
But those eyes of Mark Briscoe, they are wide, and they have championship gold in their reflection.
Diener duking it out alone here with Mark Briscoe. Look at Jay, rushes onto the scene. Oh, right to the face. And now look at the setup here. Leaping into the neck breaker plus a power bomb. Cover. Oh, Diener popped out of two.
Eric Young was going in there to make the save. Meanwhile, Jay Briscoe saw him coming out. Fight leads back to the outside once again.
Jay Briscoe head first into the steel post.
Jay just crumbling on the floor.
Mark Briscoe's an absolute wild man.
He has to be fighting all three members essentially of VBD here tonight.
Oh, that one looked a little bit low. Diener and Young trying to take advantage. Young into the neck breaker. Diener's ladle to retain the titles and under siege and a kick out.
And Diener cannot believe it.
Tag made. Young is legal.
Meanwhile, Jay Briscoe has yet to reappear after taking that nasty post on the outside. So it is essentially a 2-on-1 situation here.
Went head first into the steel post to Jay Briscoe. Now his brother's all alone. Oh, tries to break through there. Oh, he's looking maybe for a Uranagi. No, over the top instead.
Over the head suplex there. Now Eric Young taking advantage.
Oh!
That was a high-angle DVD right
Cover
there.
to retain. Kick out again by Mark Briscoe. For the eyes of Eric Young.
The twisted genius of the leader of Violent by Design, calculating what he's going to have to do to shut them boys down.
Oh, this is what Mark Briscoe loves. Let's get into it. Let's throw hands. Hear it under siege. Oh!
EY meets him. Trying to match crazy for crazy. Oh,
Look at Jay Briscoe from out of nowhere. And now a tag made. Jay, who went head first into a steel post, is somehow back in this match.
like a phoenix from the ashes, looking to hook up Eric Young here.
Look at the setup here, the neck breaker. Now off the top, it's Mark Briscoe. Young is down.
Elbow drop.
Cover.
Could it be?
Cover. Oh, and it's Diener who saves the matchup.
If Diener wasn't there, you have to imagine we would be celebrating new tag team champions right now.
What a matchup here for the Impact World Tag Team titles.
Diener now trying to fight off both Briscoes by himself.
Savage forearm shot now. Oh, belly to belly by Young. Now Mark Briscoe, he went for the kick there. Young thinking about the wheelbarrow setup here. Oh, my God! Into the neck breaker, and everybody's down. Who is going to walk out of Under Siege with the Impact World Tag Team titles?
This is indeed awesome. Two of the best tag teams in the world going at it at the highest level.
And now it's Jay Briscoe up top on the turnbuckle with Eric Young.
Looking for that
Young is biting Jay Briscoe.
Well, that seems like it's right in the Briscoes' wheelhouse. They should be used to it. And now another elbow drop. This time from EY.
Picture perfect to hold on to the titles. Kick out by Jay.
Eric Young starting to lose it.
And a tag made, in comes Diener.
VBD is desperate to put this one away once and for all.
And now Diener is trying to set up Jay Briscoe. Oh, Briscoe sends off Young.
Into a most uncompromising position.
Look at Doring trying to get involved. Diener into Doring.
Collision between the two teammates, and now it's Diener on the shoulders of Jay.
Dome state of ice. Cover. Dem boys, dem champs, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners and new Impact World Tag Team Champions, the Briscoes!
Like a bottle rocket, the Briscoes exploded onto the Impact Wrestling scene, and they have not stopped.
And now, here on TNA Xplosion, it's time for the Don West, you've got to be kidding me, top 5 trending topics of the week in honor of the late, great TNA Hall of Famer, Don West. At number 5, this past weekend at Rebellion, it's a moment that would have made Don West say, "You've got to be kidding me." Leon Slater pulling off a Swanton 450 from the top of Ultimate X all the way down to the floor, well over 15 feet in the air. What a sight, what a spectacle it was. This clip has gone viral. Even ESPN SportsCenter picking up Leon Slater's eye-popping moment. At number 4, also this past weekend at Rebellion, two-time WWE Hall of Famer Sean Waltman was in the corner of the Rascals and Ace Austin in a matchup against the System. Now, things absolutely broke down, and Sean Waltman went off, hitting an X Factor on Alicia Edwards and more, looking like the 1-2-3 Kid once upon a time. Big thank you to Sean Waltman for showing up in Los Angeles at Rebellion. At number 3, Rebellion was full of surprises, including the official announcement that Indy Hartwell, a former NXT Women's Champion and former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, has officially signed with TNA Wrestling. Indy Hartwell is the newest member of the Knockouts division and spoke for the first time live on Impact last night. You can relive it right now on demand on TNA Plus. At number 2, one of the most shocking moments of the night at Rebellion, the Nemeths defeated the Hardys for the TNA World Tag Team titles. On top of that, Ryan Nemeth scored the pinfall, and since then, Nick and Ryan have been claiming they're the greatest brother tag team of all time. The Nemeths were in action last night live on Impact. You can also watch that match on demand right now on TNA Plus. And at number 1, perhaps the biggest shocker of the night, after Joe Hendry had retained his TNA World Championship in a chaotic triple threat match involving NXT's Ethan Page and Frankie Kazarian, it was NXT's Trick Williams who surprised Joe Hendry and dropped the champion after the main event. Still to come, the leader of the Northern Armory, Eric Young, goes to war with Laredo. But up next, it's Around the Ring with Gia Miller, starring Elijah. That's next on Xplosion. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion, and now it's time for Around the Ring with Gia Miller.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Around the Ring. As always, I'm your host, Gia Miller, and today I'm sitting down with none other than Elijah. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Yeah, thank you. I'm excited to see what we get into right now.
Listen, I know exactly where I'm headed.
Oh, already? Okay.
I do.
I have no idea.
Well, we go anywhere but wrestling.
Okay.
And I feel like we have a lot that we can talk about because, I mean, obviously, you're a very musical person.
Right.
I, myself, am a very musical person.
I realize that.
Music, my taste is all over the place, and it really drives me, inspires me, like different aspects of my life. But I want to know what when you're on like a long road trip, the hours on the road, what do you put on? What's your go-to?
First off, I found out you were big into music by overhearing you singing backstage, and I was like, "What? You're like a great singer."
Thank you so much.
So I had no idea. But
Human jukebox.
That's great. Yeah. I mean, you know, I guess this probably isn't going to be surprising, but I love Chris Stapleton.
Oh yeah.
Eric Church is like one, and then you know Johnny Cash. We were listening to Hank Williams earlier, so anything up that alley is great for a road trip or anytime.
Absolutely. I'm same. Like that's great road music. I'm big on the Eagles.
Sure.
Eagles are my favorite. I love Heart. Those are my like road trip go-tos.
Have you seen any of these people live? No.
No. I really wanted to see the Eagles on their like farewell tour. And I might still make it happen. I have seen Guns N' Roses live though.
Sure.
They were awesome. What about you? What's like the best concert that you've ever been to?
Oh my goodness. Best. So I love Aerosmith. So I got to see Steven Tyler live, belting it out. That was incredible. Like Bruce Springsteen.
Oh.
Eric Church was a great concert.
Yeah.
Of course. I saw the Rolling Stones not too long ago. So like.
Oh my gosh.
You see the legends while they're still at it. I think Mick Jagger's 80 years old, still sounds great, dancing around and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't believe about like Guns N' Roses was, first of all, sold out. And we got a really great hookup. We had a friend who used to work with their touring manager, and he got us tickets and put us in the pit.
Oh, beautiful.
And oh my gosh, it was the time of our life. And they put on a great show. Oh my gosh, it was literally like close my eyes and I was all the way back, baby.
You find out like when you see these like legendary bands, there's a reason they're so legendary.
Yes.
The fact that they have it down to a science. They know how to get the crowd, and they still produce that same kind of energy.
And when I was younger, I went to a lot of different concerts, you know, like all over the place. And a lot of times I kind of felt, there were times I felt let down, but like, I'm like, man.
You gave me the like a boy band impression, or what was it that was embarrassing in there?
Oh man, well, I'm not embarrassed. I'm proud. I went to see the Jonas Brothers.
Okay.
I went to see Justin Bieber. Yeah. I was part of Bieber Fever.
Were you let down though? Because I feel like he's got a really good voice.
Oh no, they were great. Okay. They put on a great show. But there have been other ones. Like I was a big Panic at the Disco fan.
Okay.
And I saw him at a music festival, and he wasn't supposed to headline, and so he kind of got thrown into it. So there were some you know things. But every now and again, you'll hear somebody, and it's like, oh, like I was a little let down by their vocals, like. But then there are other people. It's like, oh my gosh.
I know, they blow you away.
They're even better. Yeah. You can't even imagine. And I would consider you one of those people. No, really. I think you've got a great voice, and I think you sound even better live.
Wow, thank you very much.
Truly,
you don't hear that too often.
Truly. And I would not say that if I didn't mean it. I really.
Yeah,
because I can't hide when I'm listening to something. I can't hide it.
Okay, that's good to know.
So
then.
I'm honest. Trust me.
Genuine heart coming out there.
Yes, absolutely. And it's awesome having you here. It's so like, man, what a time to be alive.
Absolutely.
That's what I keep saying.
Here we are, right? It's crazy. Listen, since being here too, it's been such a blast. TNA is fantastic. All the boys and girls involved in it and stuff like that. I get to go out there, do my thing. It's awesome. I think I got a concert later tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Can't beat that. And then, I know we talk nothing wrestling, but music's such a big part of my wrestling life that, it kind of blends perfectly.
It all blends perfectly together. And man, I can't wait for that concert tonight. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be epic. And I know.
And you've got the big introduction, so I'm excited about that. Pressure's on.
Pressure's on. When the lights come on, I'm a Friday night cowboy. When the lights come on, I know how to go. But thank you so much for sitting down with me. You've been an absolute pleasure, and I can't wait for tonight.
All right. Thank you so much.
Guys, this has been Around the Ring.
Up next, did you miss anything from Impact? No problem, we'll get you all caught up. It's In Case You Missed It, next on Xplosion. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion, and now it's time for In Case You Missed It.
What a way to begin Rebellion. Sold out tonight in Los Angeles. And here we go. Ultimate X is underway, and unfortunately, we're joined on commentary for this matchup by AJ Francis. Oh no, his mic isn't working. What a shame.
Oh, Tom probably did that. Tom probably did that. Of course he would.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Now going up to the turnbuckles and trying to scale the Ultimate X. Remember, you have to unhook the championship and get down to the mat with possession of the title with both feet touching the mat.
Everybody's already crawling.
Everybody's gone for the championship. There are no disqualifications in Ultimate X. Cardona and Moose grabbing chairs.
The two guys in this match who aren't exactly known as high flyers, absolutely obliterating the field, and now each other.
And now Moose on the move. Cardona dropping Moose. Now Cardona, hold on a second, was going for radio silence, and he gets hit with a power bomb.
Cardona dropping, now Moose stands. Wait, oh, come on.
The two biggest men in this match, Cardona and Moose.
You're tall, you're not that tall, man.
And he's a freak athlete. Can he jump it? I don't know. Wait a minute. There's El Hijo, Del Vikingo. Oh, and a cutter! Vikingo, who we haven't seen in TNA since Bound for Glory last year, challenging Mike Bailey for the X Division title.
An absolute phenom between and on top of the ropes. This match might be perfect for someone like Vikingo.
Vikingo, who stood with AAA executives at WWE's WrestleMania last weekend to announce a historic acquisition. TNA and AAA, very proud partners for a number of years.
Navarro just got turned upside down and inside out by Vikingo there.
And now Vikingo rushes into the corner, went for the double knees, and Navarro got out of the way.
Huge opening for Navarro here.
Ooh, the 305. And there's AJ Francis. I've never been so happy that a microphone couldn't work.
You hold your tongue. Don't worry, he don't need a mic to shout out what he's got to shout out for these people to know.
I'm sure there's a seminar you can pay for to hear him. Now look at this, hold on a second. Navarro was going to climb the Ultimate X. Now Akeem on the move. Oh, and Sidney Akeem trying to pick up where he left off at Unbreakable.
Incredible athlete. You got to keep more than one eye, more than two, more than maybe six on someone like Sidney Akeem.
Little kick back there by Akeem. Akeem, oh, gets turned inside out by Matt Cardona. And now it's Leon Slater, whose goal for so long is to become the youngest X Division champion of all time.
But that time keeps on ticking and the pressure keeps building. Can he capitalize on it right here tonight and make history?
Handspring back elbow there by Slater. Now looking to scale these trusses at ringside. And there's Moose. Remember Moose in the system at one point tried to recruit Leon Slater to basically be their bag boy.
I mean, hey, imagine where he could have been by now if he would have accepted. But instead he finds himself in the path of Moose in the system here. But Slater might have his own ideas.
Slater on the move, over the top. Oh, look out, caught by Moose. Caught by the face of the franchise. Oh, and onto the entranceway.
Great counter there by Slater. Put Moose onto the ramp, but look out!
Oh, Vikingo wipes out Slater.
Wait, hold on.
Oh! Cardona cuts down Akeem, and now Casey Navarro wipes out Cardona.
Now Navarro may have his own ideas here.
Navarro, oh, Akeem avoided Navarro. Sidney Akeem going to the top turnbuckle. Beautiful moonsault wiping out the field.
Let's take another look at that. Look at the form, the extension, the height. Beautifully done by Sidney Akeem. The question now, though, is can he get to that X? Can he get to the top here? Capitalize.
Now Akeem trying to climb. There's Moose back into the ring. Look at Moose. Moose quickly up to catch Akeem.
Now, fighting up top here.
Oh, and a superplex from Moose.
And not done yet, though.
Moose held on. Oh, God. Akeem gets power bombed into the bodies.
And look who stands alone. Wait. Moose is motioning over to Alicia Edwards there. I think he's asking Alicia Edwards to climb for him. Are you kidding me?
What? I mean, this is a big risk.
Look at this. This is what Alicia Edwards does for the system. The first lady of the system, proving her worth. Moose really doesn't want to climb.
I mean, Alicia really doesn't want to climb. I mean, Alicia was in the first ever Knockouts Ultimate X match a few years ago, but it's been a few years.
It has, but look at this.
Oh my God!
She's up there. This could be it. This is historic.
Talk about a team player. There are no disqualifications.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Alicia just trying to hang on.
Just hold on.
Oh! Remember, Moose is afraid of heights, and Alicia can only get so far there.
It almost had it.
Oh! Down goes the system.
So close. Slater better watch it. He almost took out Lish directly.
And now Vikingo and Slater tying up here in Ultimate X.
Oh, look at this. What is in the mind of Leon Slater? Whoa!
Oh, now Slater propelling off of Vikingo, trying to get to the title, trying to get to the title.
He's close. Just a couple hand grips away there, but Vikingo!
Oh, and Vikingo takes down Slater.
That was close.
And now Navarro, the blessing in disguise.
Can he bring it home for first class? We know that they are all about gold.
As I mentioned, Casey Navarro defeated Cody Deaner in the only qualifying matchup to win this opportunity.
Sidney Akeem, though, trying to shut down Casey Navarro.
Oh, to the eyes again, no disqualifications. Vikingo gets a piece of Navarro. Moose's custom X Division title belt hangs in the balance.
And now it's KC, who's all alone climbing that truss.
Casey Navarro getting all the way up there. Now he's got to scale the cable.
That's only the beginning. Can he get there? He's moving fast.
Casey Navarro's got a relatively clear path here. Wait a minute, there's Leon Slater. From the mat. Oh, he caught Navarro. Oh, and a DDT by Navarro.
Good God, what a counter.
And now Matt Cardona rushing at Navarro.
Look at this. Navarro, he's on a roll here.
Navarro with a reboot to Cardona.
Insult to injury to the complete himself. One more time, Navarro has an opening wide and clear.
Navarro has plenty of time, it seems, right now. All the bodies are down in the impact zone, and Casey Navarro's trying to get to the title.
But again, all that setup just to climb up, then to get your grip, then to move hand by hand.
Got to unhook the belt and get down to the mat. Oh, with possession, and Cardona brings Navarro down the hard way.
Gives him a boot of his own for good measure. Cardona may have learned under the tree of the ultimate opportunist, but has become one himself, winning titles seemingly everywhere he goes.
I talked about Cardona, one of the two biggest men in this matchup. Is it gonna be? Oh, no, 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 no. Can Leon Slater become the man of the moment at Rebellion?
The youngest ever X Division championship could be in his sights here. What is Slater looking at? The title's right there. His opponent's starting to stir on the outside.
Slater continues to climb. Slater going to the top of the truss here inside the Galen Center at USC.
No.
Oh,
no,
dear
no.
God.
Leon, stop.
That's well over 15 feet in the air.
If not higher, Slater is insane! Holy God! $15, maybe 20 feet to the floor.
You want your name to live forever, kid? It's going to.
How in the Sam hell is that human being standing on 2 feet?
But did he do enough to wipe out the rest of the competition? And now Slater leaps up to the cable. How is he doing this?
The moment has been made. Can history follow? Slater's right there.
Slater using his legs. This is smart. Can he unhook the title belt and get down to the mat with possession of the championship? And now Slater's unhooked the title. Slater's unhooked the title.
It's unstrapped. He's got to get down to the mat.
Trying to rappel down. Oh, wait a minute. A spear by Moose. Moose
Moose collects the title. Moose retains.
Here is your winner, and still the TNA X Division Champion, Moose!
Listen, I saw how close that was. The referee's decision is final. In the end, Moose got possession of the X Division Championship. He took it right out of Leon Slater's hands.
Up next, Eric Young of the Northern Armory will square off with Laredo. Your main event is next on Xplosion. Welcome back to TNA Xplosion, and now it's time for our main event.
You can run for a long time. You can run for a long time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the Northern Armory, from Franklin, Tennessee, Eric Young!
Eric Young leading the Northern Armory to the ring here for our main event matchup on Xplosion. Travis Williams, Judas Icarus, and Eric Young. The version of the Northern Armory that Josh Alexander envisioned many months ago has completely changed.
It certainly has, and now we're looking at a dangerous, dangerous group here, especially when they're led by someone like Eric Young.
The two-time TNA World Champion Eric Young leading by example for the Northern Armory tonight on Xplosion.
And his opponent, from Nuevo Laredo, Mexico, representing the Aztec Warriors, Laredo!
There's a renewed confidence in Laredo. I think that's safe to say ever since TNA sacrificed, granted that night the Aztec Warriors, Laredo and Octagon Jr. went up against First Class, but I think that opportunity alongside Chavo Guerrero Jr. in El Paso really reinvigorated Laredo.
Absolutely, no longer Laredo Kid. He is a grown man, and he is ready to fight here on Xplosion.
Former champion here in TNA Wrestling and AAA. A lot of support here, but Laredo gonna have his hands full because this is what feels like a 3-on-1 situation.
It certainly does. I've compared Judas and Travis to buzzards. They're just like, they're vultures. They circle and circle and circle, ready to pick the bones off of the carcass that Eric Young leaves behind.
Oh, big shot there by Eric Young. Right off of the bat in this matchup, and we've seen a number of times already, Eric Young is very much in sync with Williams and Icarus. Whatever his bidding is, they are prepared to do it, and it's as if they often don't have to communicate very much for a plan to take place.
Well, I mean, I don't have to remind you that, Eric Young is no stranger to leading a group into doing dark acts and I mean, you remember.
Violent by design right here in TNA Wrestling, helped Sanity once upon a time in NXT. Plenty of groups throughout the years here in TNA Wrestling, all the way back to the days of the World Elite.
He just has that innate ability to get into the minds of people.
And now a neckbreaker by Laredo, who found an opening. And this is where Laredo can really thrive against an athlete like Eric Young. Laredo is on the move. Williams and Icarus shepherding Young away from danger.
Great awareness by Laredo, but he's got to watch out. Now he's got the buzzards on his back.
Yeah, Laredo keeping an eye on Icarus and Williams. Shot right to the midsection. Now Young charges at Laredo. Opposite side. Uh-oh. Caught on a power slam by EY. Cover. Hook to the leg. Laredo able to kick out at 2.
We know Laredo can power through a lot of adversity.
Oh, no! Yes, Young has the attention of the referee. Williamson Icarus attacking Laredo.
Exactly what I mean. What are we going to do about these two?
Cover. Cover and a kick out. And this is the unfortunate part of dealing with the Northern Armory. Our referee, Alice Lane, can only do so much. Now Laredo whipped into the opposite corner by Eric Young. Think about the way that Eric Young's ego has completely spiraled out of control in the last handful of months, ever since he took the Northern Armory from Josh Alexander.
We've seen so many different versions of Eric Young, and each one more and more dangerous than the last, but Laredo just slapped the taste out of that man's mouth.
Laredo keeping Young at bay. Into the corner. Missile drop kick by Laredo.
Like I was saying before, he can power through a lot of adversity.
Young got rocked. Oh, and a Superman forearm shiver in the corner. Sitting out there with the driver, and now Eric Young is in a bad position.
Oh, here we go.
Back-to-back twisting sentons off the moonsault setup there. Absolutely incredible athleticism and a kick out by Young.
Laredo never ceases to amaze me every time he gets in the ring.
Oh, wait a minute. Young, thumb to the eye. Thumb to the eye. A slam driving Laredo down to the canvas. And Young is thinking about his patented elbow drop. Right on point from the leader of the Northern Armory. Cover. Laredo gets the left shoulder up in time.
Wow. That's what I mean, able to power through, but we know that Eric Young is not done. He's ready to give more punishment to Laredo. TNA fans letting Eric know exactly what they think about it.
Eric Young trying to set up for the pile driver. Laredo found a way out. Oh, it's a really big kick to the back of the head. Turn EY inside out. Now Laredo's going up top. Young is down. Williamson Icarus sense Young is in danger. Trying to run interference. The referee trying to alert them. Wait a minute. Oh! Laredo wipes out the Northern Armory.
Absolutely incredible.
But back inside the ring, Laredo trying to continue the fight. But Young finishes it with a pile driver. Young beats Laredo.
Here is your winner, Eric Young.
A hard fight from Laredo Kid, but once again, Eric Young is your victor.
The distraction of Travis Williams and Judas Icarus on the outside drew the attention of Laredo. And when Laredo was able to dive back into the fray, Eric Young was waiting. The question is, what is next for the Northern Armory here in TNA Wrestling?